In the previous video, we learned how to find similar users in the input dataset. In this video, we'll finally generate movie recommendations for different users. Now that we built all of the different parts of a recommendation engine, we're ready to generate movie recommendations. We'll use all the functionality that we built in the previous videos to build a movie recommendation engine. Let's see how to build it. So we've created here a new Python file, movierecommendation.py. Next, we imported these packages which are essential for our module. We will define a function to generate movie recommendations for a given user. So the first step which to take is check whether the user exists in the dataset. Then we compute the Pearson score of this user with all the others in the dataset. Now we need to find the movies that haven't been rated by this user. So here, we've inserted code for this. If the user has watched every single movie in the database, then we cannot recommend anything to this user. Let's take care of this condition. So this is a line of code defining this condition. We now have a list of these scores. Let's create a normalized list of movie ranks. In the preceding lines we do this. Also, we sort it in descending order based on the score. Now we're finally ready to extract the movie recommendations, so we extract the data here. Next, define the main function and load the dataset. Now let's generate recommendations for Michael Henry. The user John Carson has watched all the movies, therefore if we try to generate recommendations for him, it should display 0 recommendations. Let's see whether this happens. Now let's run the code and check the output. So you can see 3 movies are recommended for Michael Henry, and since John Carson has watched all of these, no movies are recommended for him. Superb! In this video, we generated movie recommendations for 2 users based on the input dataset. Also in this section, we've seen how to compose functions, build machine learning pipelines, and find the nearest neighbours. We used k-nearest algorithm to construct classifiers and regressors for our recommendation engine, and then learned to compute the Euclidean distance score and Pearson correlation score of different users. We saw how to find similar users in the dataset and also generated movie recommendations. In the next section, we'll see how to analyze text data by processing with different methods.